What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about the new out-of-position players that have dropped, and also you're going to be getting some newer players coming on Monday. We don't know a lot of information about that. As far as Legends dropping tomorrow, that information will be available later on today. Check out my Twitter at GmiasWorld. Once we know what it is, I will share that with you. Also, the NFL 100 players, the final release with the quarterbacks will be released tonight as well. So there's a lot of things going on, and this is the place that you need to be. So go ahead and subscribe, turn on those post notifications. We're going to jump right into the out-of-position players. Now, you can see Quinton Nelson, you can see J.J. Watt. Pretty much a lot of you guys have been asking about specific players, though. You want to know about the Jamal Adams, what I think about him, out of position, right outside linebacker. What is he doing? What's his purpose? And I got to be honest with you, I don't know what his purpose is. To be like that dude right there is garbage. But let's go ahead and talk about a few things, all right? What is that? What do they have? Okay, Costanzo. Oh, yeah, right now is the time to be getting training as well. Like, training right now is so cheap. You guys need to buy up as much as you can. So let's find Jamal Adams. All right, so he's right there for like, okay, we'll go to the 70K one. I don't think anybody's going to go ahead and, buy this. I don't think it's going too crazy. Pretty much the issue that I have with this card, why would you give him an 83 speed? He's actually one of the fastest safeties in the game right now in, real life. Like, he moves. I remember last year he was one of the fastest as well. The 83 speed really does take everything away from him that you need. Some of the key things, though, 92 power moves, 89 block shedding. So pretty much what you could do with him is, if you wanted to, you can actually sub him in as a left end, right end, and just have him, see what he could do as far as block shedding and power moves. I will like to add, though, remember, because of the situation where there is no power up with the out of position players, in certain ones, like this one right here, he doesn't have a power up. You can't really add too much to the card once you buy it. The only reason I was interested in this card to begin with was because I would probably be able to get more of an animation, in my 3-4 as a linebacker, having this guy just be a set right outside linebacker. We sub him in at middle linebacker in the game, and we could user him. But 83 speed is a joke, okay? So he, in my opinion, he was the guy I was looking for once EA, said that they were going to be putting him out of position. He was a guy that I thought would have the right hit power and the right speed. So unfortunately, he has the hit power, but he doesn't have the speed. I would absolutely run away from this guy. It is no way possible that I would recommend that you guys use this guy in any way. I'm just being honest with you guys. Now, if you're a Jet fan, it's a sad day. It's a sad day for you. But look, if you're a Jet fan and you want him on your team, I'm not really taking a shot at the Jets. They suck. I mean, look, if you want him on your Jet squad, that is fine. I'm just letting you guys understand. Also, you can't have him and the strong safety. Remember, they have to be on opposite sides of the ball, I believe, in order for you to use both. So that won't work out for you. And I wanted to point that out, like, number one. Just be very, very careful with that, because I think that card is going to corrupt a lot of your squads, and then you're going to end up, yo, bro, why is he so garbage, when I already told you that he was trash. Okay, so there's really no reason to dabble in it unless you just, like, you got a high threshold for pain. Maybe that's what it is for you. Now, let's go to these other guys. Where are they? Quinton Nelson. All right, that's one of them right there. Let's go to another one because somebody's not going to buy him for this high of a price. Let's check him out. All right, Fullback. Now, let me just go ahead. Like, he's a monster already offensively on the O-line, right? He is actually a guy that you could put in for certain run plays where more than likely he's going to attack that defender and smash him to the ground. Now, remember, they did patch Nasty Streak, and in patching Nasty Streak, linemen can't even throw over corners now. So I don't know if this is going to make as much of a difference as a lot of us think. I'm just being honest with you guys, because immediately I saw a lot of you guys were very, very excited once he was released, and you're like, yo, bro, my run game going to be OP. EA did something as far as the mechanics with, the pancakes to kind of lessen the amount of pancake blocks that are in the game. So I don't really believe that he's going to be everything that you guys think. In fact, I'm not even going to pick him up. And you guys know I love to run the ball, but I just don't think it makes sense, because I have linemen that are very, very good that get dominated. All right, like, get straight dominated at the line of scrimmage. Like, Larry Allen has, like, crazy strength, crazy run block, crazy everything. And he still gets dominated. I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense, but you can see people are still buying him. The auction just ended. People are very excited to have him on the squad, but they're going to be in for a rude awakening, because when they see what I'm talking about, he realistically doesn't matter. You're better off with a Koye or Juice Check, to be honest. Like, and not having that type of you know, let's go ahead and compare it so I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. When you look overall, like the 82 speed, he actually gets chemmed up to 86 because I have 49ers chem, I believe. No, 85 because I have Brawler on him. So because I have Brawler instead of Sprinter, he's 1 less speed. I got to get my Brawler up, actually. But you can look at this and see what I'm talking about. The run block aspect, you're going to notice that difference. Like, he'll be able to, like, kind of, you know, push somebody out of the way. His strength factor is, you know, it used to be huge at the release of the game. That's changed dramatically since the game has been tuned and title updates or whatever. So I don't really believe in that anymore. If you guys do, that's fine. But just to kind of gauge what you're looking at, you can pretty much see that he has key components with the lead block and the run block. So his next level tier in the 90s of that, he probably can get you guys some good run blocking. All right, probably. Will he end up not blocking anybody in front of him for whatever reason at a time where you really need it? It's possible. You guys have seen it during my live streams. You've seen it during my gameplays. All right, it's going to happen. I don't think it has much to do with the fact that, you know, he doesn't have the right stats as much as the fact that a lot of the linemen and the fact that Nasty Streak was so OP with the pancakes, EA had to make a move, and in doing that, it's a lot harder to get those actual pancakes. But remember though, the fullbacks are the ones that still really get it, because Kyle Juszczyk, you know, he does a pancake, but he takes people's legs out and gets them right out of the way. So that could be a key factor with Quinton Nelson. But if you already have Juszczyk, why would you go and get him? If you got a Koye, why would you get him? It doesn't, like, they all do the same thing pretty much. He's just heavier. And we just believe that based on the fact that he was such a monster at his offensive line position, that he would be OP. That's what our minds are thinking, because we want to believe stuff. But I have to make sure that we steer clear of just believing stuff and know what's actually going to happen. So that's just my opinion about it, all right? Now, the JJ Watt, he's very interesting, because I remember when he was a halfback and you could just pretty much truck everybody and run in for 6 when you were in, you know, inside the 5. This dude was an automatic touchdown. When you look at what's going on with his card right now, I don't know if we have much use for him, because it's not Madden 15, so his 6'5" height doesn't mean anything, all right? If you throw the ball up to him, even with a tiny little dude that's defending him, that little tiny dude is going to jump up in the air like he's Superman and pick the ball and run it for 6. Probably pick your mom's up and have relations with her after, but I'm not sure about that. That part I'm not sure about. What I am sure about is it doesn't matter that he's 6'5", because that doesn't mean it doesn't mean anything in Madden 20, okay? Dudes are going to out-jump you that have no reason to be doing it, and that's just the way the game plays. So if you ask me, okay, Gmi, are we grabbing him? No, we're not. We're just not doing it. It doesn't matter. We're not doing it. If you want to get him because you're a Texans fan, whatever, you can do whatever you want, but he's useless, okay? So regardless of whatever you guys want to do, maybe you put him in the game to see what's happening as far as like just having him out there. Because can he catch the ball with a 90 catch? Absolutely. If you throw a slant, maybe he grabs it, you know, whatever, throw a streak, he probably gets it, that's fine. But I'm just saying, to spend almost 200K on a card like that, it doesn't really make any sense. That's just my honest opinion about it. So I would avoid all of the out of position players that were released today, unless you pull them and you want to try them out. I would avoid them. If you do pull them and you want to try them out, feel free to go ahead and do that, but then quick sell them, get kindling, and be ready, because like I said, Monday there's going to be more content dropping towards the Zero Chill, so you're going to want to pay attention to that as well. All right, looking further into what's been going on as far as the solos, not the solos, the missions, the challenges, whatever that's been going on. We could go ahead and check the Zero Chill right now. As far as this goes, they've added more out of position for this, so you guys can go ahead and they're giving you 70 more stars today. So with these right here, this is the situation, right? You guys got to understand something. With the way that the game is right now, I just want you guys to make sure that you're taking advantage of all of the things that are free. Because a lot of you guys that are no money spent players, you guys have been listening, you guys have been getting your teams up, and you guys have been enjoying it. Remember, it's a ridiculous amount of stars that you have to get that's inside this program alone. So if you're not a MUT master and you're just starting off, this is an ideal way to both get things for Zero Chill and get your stars towards MUT master for Pat Tillman. For those of you guys that still have not received your MUT master yet, because I have a feeling they're gonna have to give him an upgrade soon. It's like imminent that it's gonna be coming. So I want you guys to check it out. But also with these solos that are available, they are relatively easy to actually do what you have to do. So the bonuses do not allow more than 40 yards, do not allow more than 1 first down. So realistically, you have to get 2 sacks immediately. So ideally, I would just go to you know, run the 3-4. You can run mid blitz, but I don't really think that that would be smart in certain cases to do that. For me, I'll just run the cover 2 blitz everybody, and then we'll see how that works out. Typically, you should get it. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get a sack. Bro, why is he all the way down there like that? Oh, okay, he just threw it out there. Yeah, because Tom Brady does like weird stuff. You can't really just sack Tom Brady because they have him, you know, in a certain way where it's like they don't want you to just tackle. They don't want you to just sack him. So you got to be very careful with that when you're trying to just do it like. And then he's gonna run the ball, of course. It's Tom Brady. So we're not gonna be able. Oh, wait a minute. They can actually punt us the ball. So theoretically speaking, we could still probably do something. So we don't have to really worry about much. Let's see if we could get a let's see if we get a sack here though. Nobody came in. All right, cool. Nobody came in. All right, so pretty much like this is the way that the solos can be a lot longer, because when you Tom Brady is like the worst quarterback to try to get sacks on if you're not running certain blitzes. Me, a lot of you guys know you can run like the punt block, you can run all that stuff. I kind of urge you guys not to do that, simply because if you do that, you don't get to pretty much, you don't really learn a lot about the defensive formations and stuff within the game. I really take the time out when I'm doing solos to lab blitzes and to do things like that, simply because I just believe that it helps to make things work for me in the real game. So as you go through the solos, I know it's like a rush to do it, but just focus on those type of things. Focus on, you know, getting sacks, focus on these defenses that are supposed to be, you know, key defenses and things of that nature, and get your game up, bro. All right, let me see. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and just do, because the way that it's working out right here, he should have already been sacked like 1,000 times, but you know it's Tom Brady. He's probably gonna run the ball here again. Go ahead, run it, bro. Run it. Yeah, there you go. All right, so this solo is obviously gonna take a lot longer than we want. I'm just showing it to you guys to kind of give you guys some insight. When I'm not doing it in the video, you know, pretty much I run through them a lot faster, but it's pretty much the same type of thing. I'm just pretty much trying to, you know, he got sacked there. That's pretty good. We have to get 2 of them though. That's the who is that? Oh, that's Jamal Adams. That dude's got. Oh, he's an 83 speed. That's. Oh god, I'm like, why isn't he getting sacked? That's probably why he wasn't getting sacked to begin with, bro. That's probably why he wasn't getting sacked to begin with. Because I have a slow guy out there just trying to run around. Lawrence Taylor usually, okay, he screamed, but not fast enough. Oh god. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize that was going on, and yeah, pretty much we're gonna have to go and punt the ball back to them again and figure it out. But typically, what happens in the game, if you're not running the middle, like the double A gap or whatever like that, or you're not running the punt block blitzes to stop the CPU, you can come across games like this where you're gonna have to, you know, punt the ball back and do stuff like that, whatever. Also, while you're doing this, if you wanted to work on offensive plays, because it's competitive mode, I would recommend that. I'm just giving you guys pointers because a lot of you guys just go into head-to-head games and you just expect to win. And that's what the issue is. Like, you can't just go out there and have no idea what you're doing and think it's going to be okay. And me, I don't really, my lab partner is the CPU on competitive mode. So once I see that something is like kind of working, I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to see what I can do with it, and I'm going to try to make the most out of it. That's pretty much what I do. I would recommend the same thing to you guys to kind of see what you could do. Okay, is he going to get sacked? Nope. All right, good. He just threw the ball out. All right. So the reason that I'm having issues with it, do I have it on base? Did I change that to base? I did, right? Yeah, often it's on base. So I don't know why these guys are not aligning properly, because they should actually be aligning properly. Why is he over there like that? I don't. Whatever, man. He's gonna throw. Yeah, don't tackle him. Oh, I have no. Oh god, man. Yo, this dude Tom Brady is coming out in these wide sets, man, and just doing whatever he wants. Now I gotta punt the ball again, because dudes want to hit stick dudes and make dudes fumble. Also, yeah, and that's another thing. Those of you guys that were asking about the fumbles with Muttmaster, you guys find the solos. Don't do it on competitive mode. Make sure you guys do it on arcade mode, because that's just the easiest way to get picks, fumbles, all that good stuff. When it's competitive mode, the game becomes a lot different, and you know, there's some things that you have to probably, you know, deal with that you probably otherwise would not want to deal with. So you guys can be careful with that. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, all right. Yeah, just don't fumble the ball. Just don't fumble the ball. Sean Taylor is just such a goon. If you don't got him, bro, you need to go get him. That dude is just such a goon, man. Use your 95 overall power pass and just eat uncontrollably. All right, can somebody please sack this guy so we can get out of the solo? Okay, nope. Again, he's not gonna get sacked. All right, good. At least he threw the ball there. All right, so I think what we're gonna do for this one, we're gonna probably just go like that, do that, and then see what happens. He should get sacked now. it just kind of threw me off. Is he gonna get sacked? Yeah, there he goes. It kind of threw me off because I had Jamal Adams there, but either way, for those of you guys that are also asking, is it worth it to always go after the 5 stars? Yes, because getting the 5 stars just makes it a lot easier to be able to get all that stuff done. Just in my experience, for whatever else is there, I'm gonna show you guys right now what else is available to you guys inside of the, inside of the, like once you reach the milestone, there should be some more stuff for you guys that are looking and planning on trying to get some stuff with kindling. This should definitely help you guys out a lot. So let's look at that real quick. And then we'll figure out what the next threshold is. Oh, so it's all gingerbread men. So if you guys wanted to get the gingerbread master, you guys can go ahead and grab that if you haven't done that already. But they've given you so many other ways to do it with house rules and all the other good stuff. So you guys should be able to get that done, no problem. But if you haven't, there are 3 players that you can get with the gingerbread collectibles, which I've gone over several times on this channel. So just go ahead and search the gingerbread master and you'll have all your information. And that's pretty much what I have for you guys right now. Be careful to not spend too much kindling or your coins because we don't know what's dropping Monday, but it's probably going to be something interesting. Let me get your best guesses in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your holiday. One love, y'all.